Hello, and today's video is Marvel Spider-Man Liquid Shifter, part of the Venom-versus series. I do have a few more Venom-versus series items to showcase, but this is the first one. I looked over the ones I had and I'm like, what am I going to choose? And I chose the biggest one, physically. So what we have here, and this retails for around the £22 mark, so that's probably what, like $30 or something. I don't know the conversion rate at the minute, but I guess it's probably around that. Is currently available. It's not suitable for children under 3, so I am okay at doing this. I'm going to move the tripod around a little bit during the video, just because of the amount of desk space that I've got compared to the size of the box, so do bear with me. And I hope everything turns out okay. Now this is apparently an interactive one, I can't say that word, because if you look here at the top, press for liquid color change. So once we get this little monster open, we can start having a look and see what's inside it. Now you can reseal the box, I believe, because there was a little plastic tub there. So a little plastic tub, what the heck's that? A little plastic tag even. And so we slide it out, little piece of paper, and let's see how. That's the thing with some of these unboxing videos, is because obviously you can't open them beforehand, you can look like a bit of a dimwit when you try and open the thing. I'm going to try and move the tripod a little bit. There we go. So let's have a look. I'm going to pause that for a second. There we go, I am back. There was a little bit at the top of the box where you can open it that way. I'm guessing that somehow locked it all in. So what we do there, I opened that one, and then it does look like a bit of a jigsaw, isn't it, this one? Bit of a jigsaw. Obviously the tempting part is just to physically rip the thing open. Actually, there is another piece. There, I'm using a very careful opener here. So let's have a look. Yeah, there's lots of bits of plastic, as you see here. So let's have a look. Let's try and cut that open. I am being very careful here with how I do open that. So also you need to do the same. Little bits of plastic. There we go. It's starting to come together nicely. There we go. Eventually I got there. Back of the cover is that, just so you can have a look at the box. So I think in theory this would go back together again, should you choose to play around with it and then put it back in the box. So we've got here, we have these little tags, which I shall cut off camera. Obviously they won't reseal, so I do have a little pair of scissors handy. I'm just using nail scissors to do that. So it's like the most safety conscious ones I could find. Don't want to be very dangerous and use a knife or anything, do I? Cutting myself. So there we go, we get the figure. Now I am going to just open these remaining tags, because that's where the accessory stuff is. I will say one thing about the Hasbro packaging, it is very secure, which is a good thing. Because it's not going to rattle around if you're buying this online and it's getting shipped to you. It's not going to arrive damaged. It will arrive safe and sound. There we go. So then we've got some little red thing here. Final one, guys and girls, and then we're done. So there's a whole lot of these on. So let's put that out of the way. We are now done. Got lots and lots of plastic now. So these are the accessory things. I'll zoom in a little bit there just for you. I will zoom out again to show the figure. Not entirely sure what these are. Yeah, I probably need a picture. Because I can be a little bit of a dimwit when it comes to what bit goes where. I'm still in my early day. This is a really solid figure, by the way. Let me just zoom out a little bit more. That doesn't zoom out a little bit more. Sorry about that. It's very solid. I do like this. Now, size-wise, I think it's 11 inches, I believe. Yep, there we go. It says 11 inches on the packaging. And yep, it is. Let's just go and prove I'm not a liar. It's 11 inches. The ruler itself. So let me just move that up. Probably see some reflections in the background from my office, but there's nothing that needs hiding there. So what do we have? Well, it is not a head posable one. The hand does move, as you can see there. So obviously you can do your... I don't want my hand to ever do that because it would hurt. Oh, we've got posable arms. There we go. Well, one posable arm. So it doesn't seem to be a posable figure other than the one arm, which is unusual. There is this. Does that go on the back? Where does that go? Welcome to the unboxing video from a cretin. That is me. I'm so stupid. Right, so we get a little red thing here. And we put that on the back, which clips in very easy. And then these will click into that. Maybe what I should have done, I don't know what I'm doing now, is that they do take a little bit of shoving in, so be a bit brutal with those guys and girls. And then we put them in here. I'm very impressed with how solid this figure feels, because you look at the price tag on some of these, and this isn't a high price tag. Like I say, I've seen this on Amazon today for like £22, and yet you look at the figure and it definitely feels more expensive than a £22 figure. So we have this. Then I believe this goes over the arm somehow. I'm not quite sure how. Oh, yeah, okay. So this opens like this. So that just goes over, I'm guessing like the wrist and stuff, and that sits there. Now apparently though, liquid shifter, press for color change. Now what do we press for the color change? It's probably something really obvious that I am missing. Or am I just being an absolute clown and thinking it's doing something that it's not supposed to? I am going to investigate. So I solved it. I did cheat and I googled it, but watch. This, how cool is this? Wow. That is pretty nifty. So what you do is, as you can see, I'm just pressing the arm down and it changes. Changes to the Venom Spider-Man, and then you move it back up to change the Spider-Man. That's quite nifty. What I like about these unboxing videos that I do, they're not super polished. They're not like, I've done my research, now I'm going to film everything I know. These are the very, very amateur, obviously. Me just taking it straight out of the box and investigating it. Not knowing too much about them in the first place. I don't know which you prefer, whether you prefer the nice, sleek, fully edited, all polished videos, or whether you just like seeing what it looks like when you come out of the box. Pretty nifty though. I'm quite impressed with this. And I might add, if you've seen some of the other videos that I do, a lot of the time I can't get the figures to stand up. This one, very easy. Stand up, done. Look, there's no problem at all about this one standing on a shelf. So this is very cool. I am podcasting later on with my wonderful friend John Fouts, and I will make sure that this is actually in the backdrop for this, because I'm sure that he'll be like, ooh, what is that? But I like it. Very cool. I love the fact it changes colour as well. What do you reckon? Not bad for £22. Well done, Hasbro. Fantastic. Great work.